Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Life After Work. My name is Margot, and this is my journey into retirement. I'm here today just to kind of let you know that, yep, I've been crazy. I sat down and I've done the math, I don't know, 500 or 600 times at this point, looking at whether Albania is still a viable option, even with the dollar dropping like it is. And I've come to the conclusion that I think it will be, as long as we pay attention to what we're spending money on. So if we live like the locals and we eat not in restaurants every day, if we make coffee at home, stay home and cook, we do not need to go out partying, not either one of us. That's not my thing anyway, and I'm pretty sure the only thing my son wants to do is go and hang out with people his own age, but I don't think he's into partying either. So I think it's doable. I'm really not feeling Paraguay. I keep looking at it. There's not many YouTubers who are down there showing us the real stuff. And when I say the real stuff, like, I want to see you walk to the grocery store. I want to see you walk to the pharmacy. I want to see you walking at night. I spoke with my brother again, and he reiterated that there's nowhere in South America that you can go after dark safely. So that kind of stuck in the back of my head. And then I'm looking at, like, people have these walls up around their houses, and at the top there's concertina wire or razor wire around the tops of the walls that they've built, or above the fences that they have up. And I'm like, why? Just why? Well, one YouTuber put it that without those, you just never know who's going to jump your fence and try to get into your house. So I'm like, if I wanted to live like that, I'd stay right here in Baltimore. And in Baltimore, at least they got the good graces to come through the front door and not try to jump your fence. So I would just stay here in Baltimore. And that's not an option for me. I can't keep working. I'm tired. I took a big fall yesterday, bashed up my knee pretty bad, bashed up my left elbow pretty bad. Thank God nothing is broken, but I'm in a lot of pain. So I just know I'm just done. Like, I'm looking at 2 more months that I'm going to work, and then I'm just going to go out on comp, and I have 20 weeks of comp saved up. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And I'm just going to start using it up, put my house up for sale, and I'm gone. The roommate doesn't seem to be too concerned about finding himself an apartment, so that's on him. He said he found one, and then nothing. He's not attempting to move anywhere. He's not attempting to pack anything. So once the house sells, he's got to be out. He'll get 45 days to pack his shit and get out. Pretty fed up with that whole thing too. But as far as finding somewhere to go, someplace that is going to be safe for me, safe for my son, safe for my dog, I'm still leaning hard towards Albania. I've done so much research on Albania. I know what 3 or 4 towns that I want to go look at to scope out for permanent residency or long-term residency. So that's where I'm at. I did try to do the same thing again with Paraguay. There's really no information, and what information there is just, it's horrible. It's like, oh, don't move here because of this, or don't move here because of that. You can move down there and you can get your residency, but you can never become a citizen. You can own land and still be a temporary resident, but you can't be a citizen. So that caused me a little concern. Why would I go somewhere and buy land if I can't become a citizen? That tells me somewhere down the road, all it's going to take is an American president to piss somebody off, and all the Americans be kicked out of the country, and I've lost everything, house, everything. So I've been looking at that. Other things I've been checking out, I did look at Romania. I like Romania. They don't have a retirement visa per se. We would have to open some type of a business. My son and I both would have to open some type of a business. I'm assuming we can do it together, which is fine because he was planning to do that in Albania anyway. So that's fine. And Romania is kind of weird on you can purchase the house, but you cannot purchase the land that the house sits on. So I was kind of iffy about that. Looked at Latvia. I like Latvia because it's cold up there. It's cold even in the summertime up there. So I kind of like that. But it's a little out of my comfort zone as far as livability. I'm not like the slightest little hiccup and I won't have enough money to pay my rent that week or whatever. So I looked at that. My brother again brought up Cambodia, and again I know that I can't do Cambodia. It's too hot. Oh, my hair is awful. It's too hot. It's too humid, and when it rains, it really rains. So not for me. I looked again at land in Arizona, and I did try to price out like to have a shipping container turned into a house and how much that would cost. It's outrageous. And I don't really want to stay in the US anyway. So that's where I'm at. I'm very frustrated at this point. Not trusting in my government to help our dollar creep back up. Like it just keeps tanking and it just keeps getting worse. And I'm so afraid that my country is gonna just crumble to the last little bit and I'm gonna be stuck here in the middle of it. Not what I'm looking forward to. I'm 63 years old. I don't want to keep working. When I was coming up in school, the retirement age was 55. And I can remember the teachers talking about that with us. You know, hey, when you hit 55, you can retire. You're going to get your benefits. And that creeped up. It then became 58. And then it creeped up even more and became 62. And then it crept up even more and became 63. And then now it's 67. And it's looking like our lovely leader has decided it should be 70. So I would like all of our government officials to live on nothing but Social Security, and I want them to live on what I would make for Social Security, and good luck. We can't get food stamps anymore. They've quit that. You can't get, your Medicare is worthless pretty basically. Can't get that. If you expect to be able to pick up prescriptions, your prescription insurance with Medicare has gone up to like $200. Like who has that? Like, what do I pay? Do I pay rent, or do I go get my medicine this month, or do I make my car payments so I can actually go pick up the medicine this month? So what do I choose? Just beyond frustrated. So while I figure this out, hang on tight, enjoy the ride, because I just need to like say some of it out loud. And they always say, if you speak it into existence, it will happen. So I'm here to speak into existence. Where is my safe place to land in the whole entire world that I can afford to live there? So hopefully the universe will give me some kind of sign, drop something in my lap, say this is where you need to go, and so be it. If it's Paraguay, then that's where I'll go. Or if it's Albania, then that's where I'll go, or even Romania. And Romania would actually really make me happy because I could go and hang out in Transylvania. Just saying, I'm just a little kid at heart. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all want to like chime in with with your thoughts of where would be a safe place to go, that a person could live on $1,400 a month, then holler out, because maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I need to move to Japan. I don't know. So I don't know. My son would love to go to Japan. Pretty sure I can't afford it. Pretty sure they don't have a retirement visa. I'm pretty sure I can't go over there and teach children to speak English. So that's kind of it. And like I said, hit that like and subscribe button. Throw in there any questions, any comments that you might have. Feel free to let loose, and feel free to just say, hey, dummy, wake up. You got this. Because I really don't feel like I got this right now, and I've got 5 months to go before my plans to be out of here are in hardcore existence. And yeah, so stressed out, so very stressed out, and so much pain right now. So I'd really like to go lay down. Have a good night, everyone. Hit the like and subscribe button. If you are so inclined, hit me up, buy me a coffee. The link is in my profile. So, and the coffee funds, those go to buy new camera equipment and a better tripod. This one drives me nuts. Have a good night.